Yeah. The rain keeps falling, and I'm exactly where I want to be. A little bell above the door rings softly as I step inside. Shelves of stories line the walls, like old friends waiting nearby. The scent of paper and coffee mixes in the afternoon air. Outside, the city rushes on, but time moves slower here. Some places feel like home before you've ever been there. The bookshop on Rainy Street, a quiet world beneath my feet. The bookshop on Rainy Street, where every chapter feels complete. Every shelf, every page feels like stepping onto a stage. The bookshop on Rainy Street, my favorite place to hide. A worn-out novel in my hands carries me to distant lands. The rain taps softly on the roof, like background music to the truth. The owner smiles from far away as the records gently play, and every little corner here feels wrapped in yesterday. Some adventures start with turning pages and never really end. The bookshop on Rainy Street, a quiet world beneath my feet. The bookshop on Rainy Street, where every chapter feels complete. Every shelf, every page feels like stepping onto a stage. The bookshop on Rainy Street, my favorite place to hide. The sky outside is painted gray, but stories bring their own sunlight. And every book I open up makes the world feel bright. The bookshop on Rainy Street, still glowing in the evening light. The bookshop on Rainy Street, keeping little dreams alive. Every word, every line makes this peaceful moment mine. The bookshop on Rainy Street, and one more cup of coffee, one more story, one more rainy day, one more reason to stay. Ooh, yeah.
A coffee cup beside my book, a quiet corner, one small nook. The world outside can rush along, but here everything feels calm. Steam rises like a drifting cloud, while stories whisper soft and loud. Every chapter opens wide to another world inside. Some adventures begin with a page, others begin with a sip. A coffee cup full of stories tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every chapter softly grows like a river only dreamers know. A coffee cup full of stories tonight. Everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly read feels exactly what I need. The scent of roasted coffee beans mixes with imaginary scenes. Heroes, dreamers, distant skies, living softly in my mind. The cafe hums a gentle tune beneath the lazy afternoon, and every sentence seems to say, stay a little more today. Books fill the mind. Coffee fills the moment. A coffee cup full of stories tonight. Under cozy amber light, every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. A coffee cup full of stories tonight. Everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Warm coffee, open book, infinite worlds.
The morning stretches lazily, sunlight resting next to me. A coffee cup, a favorite chair, and nowhere else I need to be there. The world outside can take its time. I'm living slowly, line by line. Every page a gentle breeze, moving through the autumn leaves. Some mornings aren't meant for rushing, they're meant for savoring. A story for a slow Sunday tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every chapter softly grows, like a river only dreamers know. A story for a slow Sunday tonight. Everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly read feels exactly what I need. The scent of coffee fills the air, mixing with adventures everywhere. Heroes wander through my mind, leaving ordinary life behind. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, but I don't seem to mind at all, because some days are made to stay inside a story all the way. The best Sundays aren't always exciting. Sometimes they're simply peaceful. A story for a slow Sunday tonight, under cozy window light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. A story for a slow Sunday tonight. Everything feels calm and bright, and every story that I find leaves a little piece behind. One quiet morning, one warm coffee, one beautiful story. the pages, holding stories through the ages. Halfway through a distant land, captured gently in my hands. Coffee steams beside the chair. Autumn whispers through the air. Golden leaves drift slowly down, painting colors through the town. Some books tell stories, some books become memories. Bookmarks and daydreams tonight, wrapped in soft and amber light. Every chapter softly grows into places nobody knows. Bookmarks and daydreams tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly read plants another little seed. The world outside can wait a while. I'm traveling another mile across old castles, distant seas, through endless possibilities. The scent of paper fills the room, like flowers quietly in bloom, and every word becomes a key, unlocking hidden parts of me. The best adventures often happen while sitting perfectly still. Bookmarks and daydreams tonight, under cozy reading lights. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. Bookmarks and daydreams tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. One more chapter, one more dream, one more sip of coffee.
I promise just a chapter more, and suddenly it turned to 4. The coffee cooled beside my hand while I got lost in another land. The world outside began to fade as characters and dreams were made. Every page pulled me deeper in, like a place I'd always been. Some books don't ask for attention, they quietly steal it. The book I couldn't put down tonight, glowing in the amber light. Every chapter softly grows into places nobody knows. The book I couldn't put down tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly turn gives my restless heart a place to learn. Climbs higher in the sky, but I barely notice time go by. Here laugh and villains fall, and somehow I feel part of it all. The scent of paper fills the room like flowers quietly in bloom, and every word becomes a key unlocking hidden parts of me. The best stories don't just entertain us, they change us. The book I couldn't put down tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this quiet reading room. The book I couldn't put down tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Just one more page, just one more chapter, just one more cup. There's a little cafe by the bookstore door, the kind of place you can't ignore. Fresh coffee drifting through the air, and stories waiting everywhere. Wooden tables, soft cafe lights, quiet mornings and peaceful nights. Every corner seems to know how to make the world move slow. Some places aren't just locations, they're feelings. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every chapter softly grows like a river only dreamers know. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly read feels exactly what I need. A novel resting in my hands carries me to distant lands, while coffee warms my wandering mind, leaving ordinary life behind. Outside the clouds drift lazily, inside there's only serenity, and every sentence seems to say, stay a little more today. Books feed the imagination, coffee feeds the moment. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, under cozy amber light, every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Open pages, perfect day.
The scent of paper and coffee fills the quiet room softly. Sunlight dances through the glass while another hour slowly passes. Old books resting on the shelf like tiny pieces of myself. Every cover hides a door to places I've never seen before. Some fragrances become memories before we even realize it. The scent of paper and coffee tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every chapter softly grows like a garden only dreamers know. The scent of paper knows exactly what I need. Outside the leaves begin to fall, painting colors on the wall. Inside the stories gently bloom, like flowers in a quiet room. The coffee cools beside my hand while I travel distant lands, and every sentence seems to say, stay a little longer today. A good book and a warm drink can make an ordinary day unforgettable. The scent of paper and coffee tonight, under cozy amber light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful reading room. The scent of paper and coffee tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Old pages, fresh coffee, perfect harmony.
Just one more chapter before the sun goes down. Golden light across the floor shines through the little cafe door. A quiet corner by the glass, watching the afternoon pass. A paperback rests in my hands, filled with faraway lands. And every page begins to glow in the sunset's gold. The world slows down around me now, like a soft and gentle song. A chapter before sunset, one more story, one more dream. A chapter before sunset, nothing's quite the way it seems. Every word, every line feels like borrowed time. A chapter before sunset, my favorite time of day. The coffee cools beside the book while I lose myself inside. The characters begin to feel like old friends by my side. The evening sky turns shades of rose as another chapter closes, and somehow everything feels right in this fading light. Some moments aren't meant to be rushed, they're meant to be remembered. A chapter before sunset, one more story, one more dream. A chapter before sunset, nothing's quite the way it seems. Every word, every line feels like borrowed time. A chapter before sunset, my favorite time of day. Outside the city hurries home. Inside I'm still exploring worlds between the pages and the sky. Find a little peace. A chapter before sunset, as the daylight fades away. A chapter before sunset, before the stars replace the day. Every page, every scene becomes a cherished memory. A chapter before sunset, and one more cup of coffee, one more page, one more sunset, one more dream. The afternoon leans against the glass, watching the slow-moving clouds pass. A book of poems in my hands, drawing shapes across the land. Coffee whispers from the cup as sunlight slowly warms me up, and every verse begins to flow like rivers only dreamers know. Some afternoons don't need a plan, they only need a little wonder. The poetry hidden in quiet afternoons tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every line I slowly read feels exactly what I need. The poetry hidden in quiet afternoons tonight. Everything feels warm and right. Every word becomes a flame, softly calling out my name. Outside the leaves drift lazily. Inside the room there's serenity. 1,000 thoughts begin to bloom, like flowers in a peaceful room. The scent of coffee fills the air, mixing with old verses there, and every page becomes a key, unlocking hidden parts of me. Poetry isn't always written, sometimes it's simply lived. The poetry hidden in quiet afternoons tonight, under cozy amber light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. The poetry hidden in quiet afternoons tonight. Everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Soft sunlight, warm coffee, quiet poetry. The morning sun slips through the glass, lighting stories from the past. Rows of books stand side by side, like worlds with doors left open wide. A coffee cup beside my chair, steam dancing softly through the air, and every title on the shelf feels like meeting another self. Some people travel the world, some people travel through pages. 1,000 lives on a bookshelf tonight, shining in the golden light. Every chapter softly grows into places nobody knows. 1,000 lives on a bookshelf tonight. Everything feels warm and right. Every story that I find leaves another dream behind. I've sailed oceans, crossed the stars without ever leaving where I am. Met kings and poets, dreamers too, all hidden inside paper and glue. Outside the city rushes on, inside the room the noise is gone, and every page becomes a key, unlocking possibility. Books remind us that one life can hold many lives. Soft and amber light, every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful reality.
coffee steaming in the cold glow. Pages turning one by one while the afternoon moves slow. The world outside keeps rushing by, cars and clouds beneath the sky. But in this story I can stay for just a little while today. Somewhere between the words and lines I lose track of time, between pages and coffee stains tonight, wrapped in warm and amber light. Every chapter softly flows like a river nobody knows. Between pages and coffee stains tonight, everything feels just right. 1,000 worlds inside my hands, waiting for me to understand. The scent of paper fills the air, like old memories resting there. Every sentence opens doors to places I've never been before. The coffee cools beside my book while I get lost in every look. And for a while my heart can be exactly where it wants to be. Some stories don't just entertain us, they become part of us. Between pages and coffee stains tonight, under soft cafe lights, every dream begins to grow inside stories we all know. Between pages and coffee stains tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every word I read somehow feels like home right now. One more chapter, one more sip, one more beautiful moment. Coffee rings on old pages, stories sleeping through the ages, dusty shelves and wooden floors, secrets hiding behind old doors. The scent of paper fills the air like memories resting there. Every chapter softly calls from forgotten library walls. Some books don't age, they simply become timeless. Coffee rings on old pages tonight, glowing in the amber light. Every sentence softly flows like a song the reader knows. Coffee rings on old pages tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every story left behind leaves a little light inside. A worn out novel in my hands carries dreams from distant lands. romance. Characters I've never met feel like old friends I won't forget. Outside the rain begins to fall. Inside this quiet reading hall, the world grows distant for a while, and every page becomes a smile. The oldest books often carry the newest lessons. Coffee rings on old pages tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this cozy little room. Coffee rings on old pages tonight. Everything feels calm and bright, and every chapter that I read plants another little seed. Old books, warm coffee, endless stories.
Just me, a coffee cup, and another chapter. The rain is painting on the glass, soft reflections drifting past. A steaming cup beside my hand, and stories yet to understand. Tiny coffee stains on pages like footprints left through different ages. Every chapter pulls me in, where countless lives begin. The world outside can wait a while. I've found my peaceful place. Coffee stains and storylines filling up these quiet times. Coffee stains and storylines like little treasures left behind. Every page, every scene feels exactly like a dream. Coffee stains and storylines on this rainy afternoon. The cafe hums a gentle tune beneath the cloudy afternoon. The scent of roasted coffee beans blends with worlds I've never seen. Characters become like friends whose journeys never truly end, and every word helps me escape into another place. Some adventures start with books and nowhere else to go. Coffee stains and storylines filling up these quiet times. Coffee stains and storylines like little treasures left behind. Every page, every scene feels exactly like a dream. Coffee stains and storylines on this rainy afternoon. Outside the city rushes on, inside the moment lingers long. A peaceful corner of the day that I don't want to leave. Coffee stains and storylines keeping all my worries light. Coffee stains and storylines turning gray skies into bright. Every word, every line makes this little moment mine. Coffee coffee stains and storylines, and another cup of coffee. One more page, one more sip, one more chapter. Just me. Yeah. Fresh coffee, a good book, and nowhere else to be. Sunlight spills across the table as the city slowly wakes. The smell of espresso lingers with every breath I take. A paperback rests open wide, filled with stories yet untold. And every page feels warmer than the coffee that I hold. Some mornings don't need plans, they just need moments like this. Espresso and paperbacks, a little piece the world can't take back. Espresso and paperbacks, like old songs on a dusty track. Every page, every sip feels like taking a little trip. Espresso and paperbacks, the perfect start to my day. The cafe speakers softly play a mellow tune from yesterday. The window frames the passing clouds like paintings drifting by. The words begin to pull me into places I've never been. And suddenly the world feels wide without leaving my chair. The best adventures sometimes start with coffee and imagination. Espresso and paperbacks, a little piece the world can't take back. Espresso and paperbacks, like old songs on a dusty track. Every page, every sip feels like taking a little trip. Espresso and paperbacks, the perfect start to my day. Outside the traffic rolls along, inside the hours drift like songs, and all the noise fades far away. Between the lines I read, espresso and paperbacks, simple things that make me smile. Espresso and paperbacks, making every moment worthwhile. Every word, every scene feels softer than a dream. Espresso and paperbacks, and one more chapter to go. One more sip, one more page, one more beautiful morning. Yeah.
The sunlight settles on the page like golden ink upon the day. A paperback rests in my hands, taking me to distant lands. The cafe hums a gentle tune, a lazy afternoon in June. And every sip of coffee feels like a story becoming real. Some books aren't read with the eyes alone, they're felt by the heart. Lost in a paperback afternoon tonight, wrapped in soft and amber light. Every chapter softly grows like a garden, only real. feels inside my mind, waiting for me to unwind. The scent of coffee fills the air, mixing with adventures everywhere. Heroes, dreamers, distant seas, living quietly between the leaves. Outside the world keeps moving fast, but in these pages time can last. And every sentence seems to say it's okay to drift away. Sometimes the best journeys begin in a chair by the window, lost in a paperback afternoon tonight, under soft cafe lights. Every dream begins to bloom between the pages of this room. Lost in a paperback afternoon tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story that I find leaves a little light behind. One more page, one more sip, stay a little longer. Yeah. No rush today, just coffee and pages. The rain taps softly on the glass, like a rhythm made to last. A steaming cup beside my book, and a quiet little nook. The city moves beyond the door, but I don't need much more than a story in my hands and time that gently flows. The smallest moments often feel like the richest ones of all. Quiet pages, warm coffee, a peaceful world surrounding me. Quiet pages, warm coffee, exactly where I wanna be. Every word, every line slows the hands of time. Quiet pages, warm coffee, and nowhere else to go. The scent of roasted coffee beans blends with distant daydreams. The characters begin to speak through every page I read. Outside the sky is painted gray, inside the stories stay like tiny lanterns lighting up a rainy afternoon. Some adventures don't need roads, just imagination. Quiet pages, warm coffee, a peaceful world surrounding me. Quiet pages, warm coffee, exactly where I wanna be. Every word, every line slows the hands of time. Quiet pages, warm coffee, and nowhere else to go. The cafe hums a gentle tune as daylight drifts across the room, and all the worries of the week feel so far away. Quiet pages, warm coffee, the perfect way to spend the day. Quiet pages, warm coffee, watching every cloud drift away. Every dream, every scene feels softer in between. Quiet pages, warm coffee, and one more chapter waits. One more cinnamon coffee warms my hands, while a novel unfolds its plans. The window fogs, the world turns gray, but inside everything feels okay. A quiet table, a comfy chair, and stories floating through the air. Rain slows the city down, so books can speak a little louder. Rainy chapters and cinnamon coffee tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every page I slowly read feels like exactly what I need. Rainy chapters and cinnamon coffee tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every word becomes a flame, keeping my heart the same. The scent of cinnamon drifts around, mixing with the rainy sound. Heroes wander through my mind, leaving ordinary life behind. The clock moves softly on the wall, but I don't seem to mind at all, because some afternoons are made for getting beautifully delayed. A good book and a warm drink can turn any rainy day into magic. Rainy chapters and cinnamon coffee tonight, under cozy amber light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. Rainy chapters and cinnamon coffee tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Soft rain, warm coffee, endless pages. The rain paints patterns on the glass, while another quiet hour passes. A paperback rests in my hands, taking me to distant lands. The coffee steams beside the page like a little cloud in a golden haze, and every sentence pulls me deep into stories I can keep. Time moves differently when you're lost in a good book. Reading until the coffee gets cold tonight, wrapped in soft and amber light. Every chapter softly flows like a river only dreamers know. Reading until the coffee gets cold tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly turn gives my restless heart a place to learn. The cafe hums a gentle tune beneath the sleepy afternoon. The scent of paper, rain and beans feels exactly like a dream. Outside the world keeps rushing by underneath the cloudy sky, but here inside this little space I've finally found my pace. Some afternoons aren't meant to be productive, they're meant to be peaceful. Reading until the coffee gets cold tonight, under cozy window light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this quiet little room. Reading until the coffee gets cold tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story that I find leaves a little piece behind. Cold coffee, warm stories, perfect memories. Down a quiet little maple street, there's a place where stories meet. wooden shelves and coffee steam feel exactly like a dream. The bell above the doorway sings as another reader walks in. 1,000 novels line the wall, waiting patiently to be called. Some places feel familiar, even the very first time. The Book Café on Maple Street tonight, glowing in the amber light. Every chapter softly flows like a river only dreamers know. The Book Café on Maple Street tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly turn gives my heart a place to learn. Outside, the autumn leaves descend like letters that the sky has sent. Inside the room, the laughter hums as another story comes. The coffee tastes like cinnamon rain, and every word feels home again. A peaceful little world apart, built from paper, ink, and heart. Sometimes happiness is simple: a book, a drink, and nowhere to rush. The Book Café on Maple Street tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this cozy little room. The Book Café on Maple Street tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Warm coffee, turning pages, perfect evening.
A book waits quietly by the window, where the afternoon light comes slow. Its pages slightly worn with time, holding stories between the lines. The rain taps softly on the glass, while another peaceful hour passes. Coffee warms my hands below as the world outside moves slow. Some books seem to choose us before we choose them. The book waiting on the windowsill tonight, wrapped in soft and silver light. Every chapter softly grows like a river only dreamers know. The book waiting on the windowsill tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly read feels exactly what I need. The scent of coffee fills the room like flowers quietly in bloom. Outside the clouds drift lazily, inside there's only serenity. Every sentence opens doors to places I've not seen before, and every word becomes a key, unlocking hidden parts of me. A rainy day and a good book can turn silence into into magic. The book waiting on the windowsill tonight, under gentle window light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. The book waiting on the windowsill tonight. Everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Rain outside, coffee nearby, a story waiting. The pages grew thinner every night, and somehow that didn't feel right. I wasn't ready for goodbye to the world behind these lines. The characters felt like old friends, the kind you hope will never end. And every chapter softly said, stay with us a little longer instead. Some books don't just tell a story, they become a place we live in. The chapter I never wanted to end tonight, glowing in the amber light. Every sentence softly flows like a river only dreamers know. The chapter I never wanted to end tonight. Everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly read feels exactly what I need. The coffee cools beside the book while I savor every look, trying not to rush ahead, holding on to every thread. Outside the stars begin to rise, inside another world survives, and every word becomes a spark, lighting up the growing dark. The best stories leave footprints long after the final page. The chapter I never wanted to end tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. The chapter I never wanted to end tonight. Everything feels calm and bright, and every story that I keep follows me into my sleep. One last chapter, one last sip, one story I'll never forget. The clock is nearing midnight now, but I don't wanna put it down. This story has me in its spell, like a secret it won't tell. The lamplight paints the pages gold, while the night outside grows cold. Coffee lingers in my cup, and I never wanna wake up. Just one more chapter, that's what I always say. The last chapter before midnight tonight, glowing in the candlelight. Every page I slowly turn feels like another world to learn. The last chapter before midnight tonight. Everything feels calm and bright. Every sentence softly flows like a river nobody knows. The city sleeps beyond my room, underneath the silver moon. But inside these printed lines, 1,000 stars continue to shine. The coffee's cold, the hour's late, but I don't mind the extra wait, because some stories are too rare to leave unfinished there. The best books make you forget the time and remember the feeling. The last chapter before midnight tonight, wrapped in soft and amber light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this quiet reading room. The last chapter before midnight tonight. Everything feels warm and right, and every story that I keep follows me into my sleep. One last page, one last sip. Good night, story. Rain is dancing on the glass, like tiny stories drifting past. The library is warm and still, wrapped around the quiet thrill. Rows of books stretch far away, guarding dreams from yesterday. And every shelf seems to contain 1,000 lives inside its frame. The rain writes poems on the window, while the books whisper back. The library by the rainy window tonight glows beneath the amber light. Every chapter softly flows like a river only readers know. The library by the rainy window tonight. Everything feels warm and right. Every page I turn somehow feels like home right now. Coffee steam curls through the air, mixing with adventures everywhere. Old romances, distant stars, maps that lead to secret hearts. Outside the clouds are drifting slow, inside the stories gently grow. And every word becomes a place where I can rest and breathe again. Some days the world is loud and books become our shelter. The library by the rainy window tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this quiet reading room. The library by the rainy window tonight. Everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Rain outside. inside. Peace everywhere.
Whispers of stories sleeping on every shelf. Sunbeams dancing through the glass, painting shadows as they pass. Rows of books stretch endlessly like oceans made of memories. A quiet corner waits for me beside a wooden balcony, where every page begins to glow with worlds I'll never know. Some dreams don't come while we're asleep, they live inside the books we keep. The library of quiet dreams, where nothing's ever what it seems. The library of quiet dreams, filled with hidden galaxies. Every word, every line feels suspended out of time. The library of quiet dreams calling softly to me. Dusty pages, faded ink, carry thoughts that make me think about the lives I've never lived, in places I might visit. Outside the world keeps rushing by, beneath the busy afternoon sky. But here the hours gently slow, like falling winter snow. Every shelf holds secret doors waiting to be opened. The library of quiet dreams, where nothing's ever what it seems. The library of quiet dreams, filled with hidden galaxies. Every word, every line feels suspended out of time. The library of quiet dreams calling softly to me. A cup of coffee by my side, and endless worlds to wander through. If peace had a home somewhere, I think I'd find it here. The library of quiet dreams, glowing in the evening light. The library of quiet dreams, keeping wonder alive tonight. Every page, every scene becomes a treasured memory. The library of quiet dreams, where my heart loves to stay. One more story, one more dream, one more peaceful evening. Yeah. There's a little cafe by the bookstore door, the kind of place you can't ignore. Fresh coffee drifting through the air, and stories waiting everywhere. Wooden tables, soft cafe lights, quiet mornings and peaceful nights. Every corner seems to know how to make the world move slow. Some places aren't just low locations, their feelings. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every chapter softly grows like a river only dreamers know. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every page I slowly read feels exactly what I need. A novel resting in my hands carries me to distant lands, while coffee warms my wandering mind, leaving ordinary life behind. Outside the clouds drift lazily, inside there's only serenity, and every sentence seems to say, stay a little more today. Books feed the imagination, coffee feeds the moment. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, under cozy amber light, every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. The little cafe next to the bookstore tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every story left behind leaves a little light inside. Warm coffee, open pages, perfect day.
There's a little table by the wall where the afternoon sunlight falls. A worn-out book, a cup of brew, and a peaceful kind of view. The cafe hums a gentle song, a place where quiet belongs, and every page I slowly turn feels like something I can learn. Some corners aren't hidden, they're simply waiting to be found. The quiet corner table tonight, wrapped in soft and golden light. Every chapter softly flows like a river only dreamers know. The quiet corner table tonight, everything feels warm and right. Every story in my hands takes me to another land. The scent of coffee fills the room, mixing with a novel in bloom. Outside the world keeps moving fast, inside these moments always last. Rain begins against the glass while another chapter gently passes, and every word becomes a place where my thoughts can slow their pace. Sometimes peace isn't a destination, it's a table, a book and a warm drink. The quiet corner table tonight, under cozy amber light. Every dream begins to bloom inside this peaceful little room. The quiet corner table tonight, everything feels calm and bright, and every page I read somehow feels like home right now. One cozy corner, one good book, one perfect evening.
resting on the shelf somehow. Rows of books stand side by side, guarding worlds they keep inside. The coffee cools beside my chair, while stories linger in the air, and every shadow seems to know secrets written long ago. When the city falls asleep, the stories stay awake. Where stories sleep at night tonight, wrapped in soft and silver light. Every chapter softly grows like a river only dreamers know. Where stories sleep at night tonight, everything feels calm and right. Every page I slowly read feels exactly what I need. The moonlight paints the wooden floor like a map to something more. Characters begin to roam, making every shelf feel like home. Outside, the stars begin to shine. Inside, the words become alive, and every sentence seems to say, stay a little more and dream away. Books never truly sleep, they simply wait for readers.